Esteban Ocon and Alpine are officially parting ways. That's right, guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kyle. You heard that correctly. Alpine have officially announced that Esteban Ocon will not be re-signing with the team in 2025. Obviously, this is a bit of a bombshell. We're not completely surprised or shocked, but I think some people might be caught a little off guard that Bruno Famin was actually serious when he said there'd be serious consequences for Esteban's actions in Monaco. So of course, hit those magic buttons, subscribe, like, share, leave your comments, and let's jump right into this. So yes, it was confirmed early on Monday, June 3rd, that Esteban Ocon and Alpine had mutually agreed to part ways. I say that with air quotes because I think we all know that there might have been a bit of pressure from the Alpine upper brass and team principal Bruno Famin for Esteban to step away following the terrible clash with his teammate Pierre Gasly at the Monaco Grand Prix. We all know it was a terrible move that never should have happened and caused a ton of internal turmoil at the Alpine base. And Bruno Famin was very serious with his words when he said there'd be severe consequences coming for Esteban and his actions, because let's be honest, as we reviewed in the previous video, his track record kind of speaks for itself with all of his intra-team battles, and he just doesn't seem to get along with teammates, and Alpine have officially had enough. Now, this does take away all the theories that there be suspensions in place and that he wouldn't race in Canada. He is going to be there in Montreal. He's going to see out the end of this season with Alpine. But 2025 rolls around, we are not going to see Esteban Ocon on the grid in Alpine anymore. So if you want to look at the two statements that were released by Esteban Ocon and Bruno Famin following the announcement, you can sort of see where they're coming from and where their heads are at right now. So we'll start with Esteban Ocon's statement, which reads, "It's been a significant period of my life to be racing at this team in Formula 1. While I've been here for 5 years as a full-time racing driver, my professional career started at Enston back when I was a teenager, so it'll always be a special place for me. We've had some great moments together, some tough moments as well, and I'm certainly grateful to everyone at the team for these memorable times. I will announce my plans very soon, but in the meantime, my full focus is on delivering on track for this team and having a successful remainder of the season." Then from Bruno Famin's side, it does say, "We would like to firstly thank Esteban for his commitment to the team for the past 5 years. During his time, we have celebrated some fantastic moments together, the best of which coming at the 2021 Hungarian Grand Prix with a memorable race win. We still have 16 races to complete in 2024 together with a clear objective: to continue to work tirelessly as a team to push for the best on-track results. We wish Esteban the very best for the next chapter of his driving career when that moment comes." So obviously, both parties are both focused on trying to get the best results they can out of this 2024 season, salvage whatever points they can with this absolute dog of a car they've created for the 2024 season. And whether or not Esteban Ocon is going to land back on his feet in Formula 1 or a completely different series is a total mystery. Of course, there are still a lot of vacant seats open that Esteban could take, but given his track record of intra-team battles, it's going to be kind of tough to convince anybody that he has really changed and that he can actually land a seat and not cause any problems. I think he's in a bit of a tough spot right now personally, and he's going to have to take these next 16 races to really prove himself and show to everyone that he can compete as a team and he can get along with everybody. We all know the speed is there from Esteban. I do believe that up until the Monaco Grand Prix, that debacle, that he's actually outperformed Pierre Gasly this season. So he definitely has the talent and the skill. He's fast. No one's going to deny that. But at what cost? If he's going to keep fighting with teammates and causing all these problems, it's going to be hard to get anyone to sign him. On Alpine's side, though, they're already looking for a replacement. I think we're all knowing who the probable choice for them is, and that would be Jack Doohan. Of course, their young reserve driver currently competing in Formula 2 and making quite a name for himself. He's getting good results. He's obviously got the pace. He's quite fast, and he definitely has a very high ceiling, and I think that's someone that Alpine would definitely like to build their future around. We can look outside of Formula 1 as well. They have ex-Formula 1 driver Mick Schumacher in their stable in the WEC hypercar. So that one has been brought up as a possibility as well. However, I don't think that's actually going to happen. I feel like Mick had his chance. He didn't really take the most of it. And I think Jack Doohan is probably their best option to race alongside Pierre Gasly for next season, assuming that Gasly does keep continuing with Alpine. But what do you guys think about this new development? Are you surprised? Are you just pretty confident this is going to happen anyway and nothing is really that surprising to you at all? Do you think Esteban will land back on his feet in Formula 1, or his day's numbered and he will be moving on to another series? Give me those comments and those thoughts down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And again, I remind you to hit subscribe, share the videos, hit those like buttons, and we'll see you next time on Racing Direct.